Help me understand this. As Catholics, we're taught that Jesus is truly alive in the Eucharist. But what does that mean about the presence of Jesus in other churches? Today I want to talk about this question and whether being Catholic somehow gives you more access to Jesus than others, even outside of the church. Welcome to The Struggling Catholic, a channel that asks the tough questions about the Catholic faith. No theologians here, just real talk from blue-collar Catholic who's simply trying to make it into heaven. If this is the kind of content you like, please like and subscribe. As Catholics, we're taught from an early on, that the communion host is not symbolic, that it is actually the body of Jesus. This is one of the main reasons you'll hear people say that you need to go to church, that you need to go to be in the presence of the Eucharist, thus being in the presence of Jesus. But this got me thinking, is Jesus not present in other churches? Do Catholics experience more of the presence of Jesus because of the Eucharist than people in other churches? But going even deeper with this question, what about outside the church? What about someone who's being hurt or abused and they pray or they call out to Jesus? Is Jesus any less present to them than someone kneeling in front of the Eucharist? What about an elderly person who's homebound and who's sick and cannot make it out to church, and there's nobody bringing them the Eucharist, anything like that? Or what about an inmate who's in prison and they don't offer Catholic Mass? There are dozens and dozens of these examples I can think of. But we know that God sees everything, that He's omnipresent. So doesn't that mean we're always in the presence of God? Sometimes the way Catholic teachings come across, it almost sounds like Catholics have an exclusive right on the presence of Jesus. Even for me, as a Catholic, that can be hard to understand. And maybe if we just dive a little bit deeper with this question, what exactly does the presence bring you? I mean, no disrespect at all. I truly don't understand this. And I've been Catholic my whole life. So if you thought about this, or if you struggled with this question, and if you figured it out, please let me know. Just on everyday terms, on layman's terms, help me understand. I'd love to hear it. And if you're not Catholic and you have a perspective on this, I'd like to hear that as well. Please share your thoughts and comments. And until next time, God bless.